beautiful people, thanks for stopping by. It's your girl Setemi and I'm back with another banging video. In this video I'm going to be talking about some of the slangs you need to know as a Unilorin aspirant or as a Unilorin student. If you don't know these slangs, are you a Unilorin? Are you a bona fide Unilorin student? I don't think so. So I'm going to be talking about these slangs and talking about how some of them originated. Do you get? Some of them, they've been existing even before I entered the school, and some of them, they just sprang up. Okay, let's get into the video. Now the very first one on my list this one is something that happens usually when exam is getting closer or when tests are coming up. Now mumu they read. So when you know you have an exam the next day, or you know you have an exam coming up and you're just flexing, maybe you're pressing your phone, and somebody's like, you're not reading. Somebody's like, why are you not reading? Don't you have paper tomorrow? Just be like, what? I beg now mumu they read, Jerry. Do you understand? So it's just like, what? I can't stress myself, you know, I can't do work. Like, this brain is not for reading. Do you get? That's basically what it's about. Somebody just tells you that you have an exam tomorrow, you're not reading, you're going for this party. What? Now mumu they read that bed. So the next slang I'm going to be talking about is not actually a slang, but it has been made into a slang. So there's this thing that Unilorin does, but after a year, like at the end of every session, the best student, the overall best student, gets a prize, and that person is usually called the scholar of the year or scholar of the level. Let's say after your 100 level now and you emerge as the best student, you're going to be awarded the scholar of the year. I'm a scholar of your level, and you're going to be giving cash prizes and a bunch of other things. And that's where scholar actually started from. The way it's in Unilorin is like, anytime you see somebody reading, you'll be like, scholar. It's not even when the person is reading, just somebody carrying bag, person is going for night class, scholar. It's even like a form of greeting, scholar, alpha now. You can just see somebody, see your guy, scholar. It's just, see, even for the people that don't know anything, they still call them scholar. It could be form of greeting, it could be whining, it could just be like you're teasing somebody. Do you get? It has various forms. Like, I can tell you, scholar, I'm calling you scholar because you carry your bag, or scholar maybe because I know that you're actually very good, or because I just feel like calling you scholar. So like I said, scholar can be used for greeting, can be used for whining, can be used to hail, for teasing, face tanke. From the very first day that any lectures I've been hearing face tanke. My lecturer then, my level advisor told me that if you don't pass this 100 level, you are gonna face tanke. You face tanke, that you are going to be sent out of the school, like any longer a student. So because tanke is a place that most students live, and tanke is the area where Unilorin is, okay. So, and it's where most students live. So, and the way Unilorin is built is like it is facing tanke. Do you get? So when they say you face tanke, or somebody faced tanke, the person failed, the person did not cross, something like that. Do you get? And also know that you can face tanke at any level. Though. You can face tanke for the dumbest reason. You can face tanke for fighting. You can face tanke for anything. You know, you can face tanke for anything. It's not only about your academics alone. Okay, do you get? You can face tanke for your dressing self. Like, you can face tanke for any reason at all. It's not, but you know, the level mostly is about your academics. Off key. When somebody says I'm going off key, it means I'm going off campus, I'm going outside school. You say, where are you going to? I'm going off key, I'm going off campus. So instead of off C, we use off key. Somebody says, where do you stay? Do you stay off key or you stay inside school? You say I stay off key, that means I stay outside school. Do you understand? So off key is basically outside school, off campus. Like, it's not in campus, it's off campus. Do you get? When somebody says I'm staying off key, it means I'm staying off campus. Do you get? This next one is like a piggyback of face tanke. So when they say somebody spills, that means a final year student that doesn't graduate, it is set, maybe the person has a carryover, that spill. Do you understand? Like, after your whole 4 years or 5 years, you now have a carryover, or you don't pass one of your courses. So when somebody spills, like when after the person's academic, like the whole 4, 5 years, 6 years, the person has a carryover or still has to be in school for one reason or the other, that's spill. So Light is like an extra year, spill is like an extra year. So splash is like after that extra year, another extra year. That's 2 years. So that's splash. So when we now say splosh, splosh is like after those 2 years, the next year, that's splosh. And most likely when you get to splosh, they just give you certificate of attendance. They don't give you pass or graduate or whatever. They just give certificate of attendance because they feel like in your spill year you should have passed. So if you now splash, you now splosh, they're just gonna give you certificate of attendance. Thank you for coming. Thank you for attending. Thank you for your school fees. That's just it. That okay, this person attended this school, but the person did not graduate any result. Now, this one I'm going to talk about. It is something that if you decide to attend Unilorin and you are going to experience it one way or the other, you can't escape it. Either you face it at CBT center, you face it at the bank, or at the park, or even outside school. Shunting. So basically, what's shunting? When somebody is trying to cut a line, there's a line now, and you're trying to cut lines. So basically, what people do in Unilorin is that. So let's say there's a line. Let's say there's a line at the park for people to board the bus to go outside school now, and you just want your friends just act like, oh, you are gisting with the person. Before you know it, you just enter the line. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So basically, as the format people use, they just like, ah, my guy now, how far? Just sit there for a few minutes, finally they already entered the line. Or some that just have like to say, sister or brother, please can I just stay at your back? Do you understand? So shunting is just basically cutting lines. So now shunting is allowed is when you shunted. That's what we use. I don't know if that English is correct, but when you shunted and people are not like, ah, why would you do something like that? That's wrong. You're like, ah, shunting is allowed, Jerry. Shunting is allowed. Shunting is allowed. You cannot just stay on the line. Now you have to shunt because if you shunt, you're gonna die. You're gonna sleep there. You're gonna sleep there. Do you guys understand? Yeah. Now, so let's say you shunted now. You are now inside the bus here on your way outside of school. You are now at your stop. Now, tanker is the area where Unilorin is. So there's Unilorin, the school. Then we have the residential area. We have the student area, another part. So we have Sarah. We have Ukyodo. We have Tipa Garage. These are some of the popular places. We have Okoba as well. There's so many areas outside school. So you're the Tankesa. Or let's say you're coming from a place like of a garage or challenge or post office. Let's be like, ah, Tankesa, I'm going to Tanker. Do you guys understand? So Tanker is a place in Unilorin. I'm sorry, it's a place in Ilorin. It is where Unilorin is located. Do you guys understand? PS is permanent site. So let's say you're outside school now, you're trying to enter, so that PS, where are you going to PS? PS. You get, so if you are coming from outside school now, inside school, just like, ah, I'm going to PS, so I'm going to PS. So PS is permanent site. Unilorin has 2 campuses. They have the mini campus and they have the permanent site. So basically, so what we use currently is permanent site. There are lots of other slangs that Unilorin students use, but these are the most popular ones that there's no in your 4 years, 5 years, 6 years of study, you're going to use one of them. You're going to encounter somebody that uses one of them, or you'll be in the position to use it. So guys, just let me know any of the slangs you've heard before. If you know anybody in Unilorin that has actually said something like that to you, or you just know about it, let me know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation, okay? I've not hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification so you get notified whenever I drop a new banger, because I always give it to you guys back to back. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching my video. I love you guys to the moon and back. Stay blessed, stay pretty. Bye.